Hello everybody, Camelia here. Welcome to a new Burda style flip through. Today we are going to take a look at Burda style January 2024. So let's get started. It's really cold here in my studio, so I'm just going to flip through, not really fast, but I did take a look before I started the video, and I must say that it's a little bit of more, how should I call it? Fabric is the key, let's say. Some simple styles, but okay, let's see if I can get a little bit more light. The color in the city, the trend in this Burda style, and first one we have this this pretty simple skirt here. You can see it here. It's not very spectacular, something that we've seen a lot. You can also use this as a petticoat, if you put here a lot of layers of tulle, you'll have a really big skirt. But here they made it, of course, this is a cotton print, they say. And you can see here the coat you are going to see in the next page. It's a very beautiful one. You can see it here close. And it has a really beautiful roll color, or a shawl color, I should say, and it has some nice pockets, some nice styling lines. It's a really beautiful beautiful coat. The next one we have this jacket, and I find it a little bit strange that we get this jacket. This is actually, you can call it a classic jeans jacket almost, although you are missing the extra seams here in the front, but it's basically classic jeans jacket with two-piece sleeve, with a nice small cuffs here at the bottom, and the color is also very nice. Why I find it strange, because at the end of the magazine you see that in the sneak preview from next month, the denim jacket is a big thing in the next Burda issue. So why you should put a jacket like this in this one when the next one is going to be the denim jacket issue. Anyway, let's go further. We have a pretty interesting dress here. Well, it's a pretty simple style. I think the whole dress is made, of course, by the fabric in this case. I suppose this is just a cut-on piece with an extra tie here that is getting through a loop, as you can see here a little bit better. But the fabric is really gorgeous in combination also with this green coat. It's a very nice outfit. Then we have here, from this we get, of course, it's a really pity, but we get only the shirt. Very similar shirt that I made a while ago from Knip Mode. It's a jersey shirt. It has a lot of gathers here on the shoulder, but I do see here some fabric coming from the inside of the panel, the inside panel, but I'm not sure how that is achieved. But yeah, you need to have a very nice and stretchy fabric, because the neck opening is quite small, and you need to have a great fit in order to get these layers gathers to sit nicely here over your bust and not pull all over the place. Next one, we have a dress, not very spectacular. It's they call it a blouse dress. It has a waistband, some pleats in the front here, and I think again the fabric is it's the one that is making this dress. Then we have a very strange pattern here. It's really basically a really simple shirt. There is absolutely nothing to say about this. It's just a simple shirt. Whatever. We don't get the pants, just this simple jersey shirt. Then we get a skirt that we've seen many times before in the Burda, a boucle skirt with some princess seams front and back, some decorative buttons here, nothing spectacular. Pattern 106, it's a blouse, it's with a cotton sleeve, a very beautiful fabric they used here. We cannot see this from the front. Also in this issue of Burda, the same as we've seen if you just watched the video that I uploaded today from Patrones 452, also there they have really questionable pictures from the models that you can't see anything. In this case also you can see that it has a pretty wide sleeve, but further than that is not much to see, but you can see it here in the drawing. Then we have some styling ideas for the skirt in the beginning, with a wool coat, with a motor jacket, or one of those puffy jackets that you see a lot these days. Let's see. Next we have the designer pattern from this month is it's a sequin blazer. Yeah, again it's a pattern that it's a pretty simple pattern. The fabric is of course the key in this. What do we have next? I kind of like this one, and it's very similar to something that I've seen a few months ago from Knip Mode. It's a sleeveless top and a pair of pants. Both are made in the same fabric. Is velvet type jersey. Although I find it strange that for the pants, I don't know if the top has the same requirements, but for the pants they say that you can use fabric with or without elastane. So I suppose this will definitely require test garment, because I always find it strange when you can use a jersey or a woven. I mean, yeah, for me there are two very different type of fabrics. If I was to make this in a soft jersey, I don't think I will get the same fit if I was to make it in a fabric with no stretch at all. But I think she's looking really beautiful here. Maybe the pants just a little bit longer. I really like this this set. Then we have here a bolero, which is you have only 2 pieces, I think, of fabric, 2 or 3. But the bolero is actually lined with the same fabric. You have one outside fabric which has a little bit extra, you know, to make the thing that is coming here through, and one that is used as a lining. A simple skirt here, which of course is made in taffeta, and of course because it's a really special fabric, is looking a little bit different. You will see it in another fabric in a few moments. Then we get the same blouse, where the model we could see it only from the side. Here she's almost ready to go to sleep after a long party. So again, we see nothing of this top, how the drape is, or the fit, or whatever. But you can see that it's quite how should I say, roomy. As here is her arm, and the rest is only fabric. I'm trying to get the light on this correctly, but you know, it's only 4 in the afternoon here or something like that, but it's already really dark outside. It's nothing I can do. Then we have here a very simple blouse again, with some regular sleeves and gathers around the neckline. Here also the fabric is a star. This one is I think is a chiffon with some lurex in it or something like that, something glittery. Then we have the dress from the beginning with which is made here also in a taffeta, and they added some stitching on the waistband. This is an outfit that is really, again, really crazy for me. This is just they call it pants. They are pants, but it's more like a legging. And the fabric that they advise, it's a leather imitation, but for me, and I don't even think you can really see it in the video because it's black and because of my really crappy light, but it's really just a legging. It's really, yeah. They could have just let it out. It was really not necessary. Here we have a goddess dress, which they show it to us, of course, on a model that is just laying down on the floor. You don't see it later in the magazine to get a better idea of it, so it's just this. Is the dress variation of that top with the gathers. It's a really pity that we cannot see this one standing. I really don't understand. I don't get it. Maybe it's me, but I really don't understand why they do that. Here we have another very simple pattern. I really like the sleeve. It's I've seen this a lot also in Burda. That the sleeve is shaped so you get a little bit fabric here in the back of your hand, and it's just a little bit asymmetric cut. Then we have here fur little coat, which is kind of nice. And I wonder what kind of closure they have. I think it's one of those fur closures. I cannot really... yes, with hooks. Yes, that is closing exactly at the center front. This is nice. And then we have here the same, the top variation again of the dress we've just seen, but here is made in one of the bigger sizes. This is going to size 44. Then we have a glamour dress. It's made in black. That's a pity, we cannot see a lot of details, but you can see here that it has a lot of princess seams front and back. It has a nice underbust seam that should fall under your bust to get a really nice fit, and I suppose you can make it with or without the straps. Then we have completely out of the... I have nothing good to say about this. This is the skirt we've seen in the beginning, which was looking really nice in the longer length. Was it longer? I'm getting completely crazy about these Burda variations. Here was a little bit longer, I think. I almost think it's a little bit longer. But here it's made in a glittery fabric. It's just, I really hate it. I mean, if you go to a party with a hat like this and with this skirt and with this outfit, I'll really love to see a picture. Then one of the tutorials of this month is the pink taffeta dress, where in the first, I realize now that in the first option of this dress that they present us, there is the skirt with the pleats in the front. Here is the simple skirt. And then what we have more, and we have a few more patterns to see. This is a variation of the sparkly dress from earlier, only here is made a little bit longer. It has a self tie, and of course in this one also the star is the fabric, this print. A very simple blouse. Again, this one is made for wovens. It's made in a viscose with a little drawstring in the waist. Pretty simple style, but I think it's looking very classy here. Here, a variation of the skirt from earlier. Here is made in a flannel. They added some flaps. I don't know if they are really pockets, and is wrap style. That is also, so it's getting close not only by the tie that you see here with a little buckle or a ring, but it has also some press buttons here on the overlap, you know, to have it really nicely closed. Then we have a cape, a very simple cape. There are only is only one big pattern piece, and then the one small for the cuffs. I really like the fabric that they used here. Yeah, they call it here pullover, a top. It's a very simple top. I have nothing to say about this one. Gee, yeah. Here is a blouse, which is it has some elements that I had to think about it, and I don't really have the explanation for this. This is a blouse. It has the sides of the front are a little bit longer, as you can see here, and also the side seam is brought a little bit to the back. And the things that are intriguing me in this pattern is that so this one is made in a chiffon. But the sleeve is a two-piece sleeve. I'm not really sure why. Why is a two-piece sleeve in a top like this, in a blouse like this? And also the darts are, you can see them here, that they are looking like they are shaped. Well, like they are a little bit rounded, like this. So they are not straight, but they are really rounded like this. And I wonder how they should fit. They should fit under your bust, they should fit on your bust. I've never seen darts like this, or bust darts like this at least, and I've checked the pattern pieces and they are really shaped like this. They don't talk about it here in the description, so I'm not sure what's the idea of that. I really like this jacket, and I realized that actually this is a shorter variation of the green coat from the beginning, and they added here some rings and a little of a tie. I really like it, and also the fabric is really beautiful. And then we have here the totally unnecessary leggings from earlier. They call it again pants, with some seams, of course. These are made for, or the idea is to use with leather imitation. Of course, you need to have something with stretch, I suppose. And another top, we've seen this a lot in the Burda magazines. It's a turtleneck with some gathers around the front neckline. And we have here the second tutorial of the month. That pretty midi skirt, the wrap midi skirt. You can see here how there is an extra closure here on the side. Let's see, we have some tips, of course in German in my case, how to work with sequin fabric. Some nice pin cushions in donut form. And that's it. And I really wanted to show you here they talk about the fashion classic piece, the denim jacket. I don't really get why they gave this month a jacket which is almost a denim jacket, but here they do add some extra seams, so we will see that next month. We get a trench coat. This one is looking so like I know this pattern, and in this, with this model, and so maybe, but because they say also here Burda best of, I suppose they start to give us some repeats, and by repeats I mean like really the patterns that we've seen before with the same models and stuff like that. So just repeats. So we can take a look at the patterns. Here you can see them a little bit. Let's see if I can bring this a little bit more down. Here are a part of them, and the second part is here. And then we can take a look at the drawings. I don't know what to say about this issue. I think this is a nice blouse, although I really don't know how I should work with this rounded bastards, and I really don't know what to say about this issue. You know, with the exception of this jacket, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to make it, but there is nothing really exciting about this issue. I have the feeling that this is a really old pattern from a really old Burda. I have a similar to this, a really pity that they give us such shitty pictures that we can see nothing about the fit of some of the garments, and totally, completely not necessary patterns. But if you are new to Burda and you don't have these basics, you know, that's great for you. So that was everybody. Thank you so much for watching a new flip through of the Burda style. So we had today the first Burda of 2024. Let's hope that the next one is better. Take care everybody. Bye.